Hi again. Okay, so I don't know what happened just, but hi. In shutting down Xbox, OBS decided to shut itself down as well. Who knows why? I don't ask questions. We just do. So, plan of action is to make sure that this stream is working correctly on everything seems to be going wrong today. I might just I'm just gonna close everything on here. We're gonna close, and then we're gonna restart everything up. Okay, that seems to be working properly now. Okay. Alright, so plan of action. I don't actually have one. I'm wandering around a bit aimlessly. Don't really know what to do with myself. We just done, okay, so it's 5 o'clock. We just done this, which meant okay, so the only thing left that we've got is Blake Residence, which we cannot do until the silent dinner. Okay, so that is a absolute cannot do it. We have completed most of the guest and staff mysteries. We're kind of working on one or two. We've got to find the components for fear. I think the Blakes we can't do until we can get in the manor, which again is silent dinner. Rory, we can't do anything. Well, we can. Profile Miss Murphy. This is the guy I want to point fingers at, but again, we can't do anything with him until we can get into the safe. Let's see where everybody is. 5 p.m. Okay, so there's a history of the region talk. He's in the wine cellar. He's in the bar. Drawing room, front courtyard, missing. Drawing room. He's in his room. Drawing room, in her room. Kitchen, basement. I don't think particularly that anybody in the drawing room right at this minute is anybody I actually need to speak to. Okay. So let's head back in. I don't think anybody's out here, so let's see if anybody is. It's so dark outside. Honestly, it went from 4 till 5 and just went, it's pitch black now. You can't have any light. Okay. Let's go and have a look around. Maybe I should have gone to the stables. We unlocked some stuff yesterday. Let's have a look at what we did unlock, because it should be in my records, should it not? Okay, so we have these new sigils. We have an old Irish grimoire which we can speak to either of these two about. He's missing, he's in his room, he will just get me kicked out if I try. Mr. Uffin is descended. Okay, Miss Dean's bloodline, we can't. Notes on. So we can talk to. So realistically, we just need to find. Rory and Via. That's what we need to do. I need to clean my laptop screen. Holy camole. I'm just standing here. Why are you just standing there? That's a weird place to stand, Mr. Hunter. Can I talk to you about anything useful?
Mr. Ward, how are you?
Disgust. We can talk to you about the hotel finances. I understand the hotel's in some financial difficulty. Mr. Varley's doing his best, but these old houses take a lot of money even keep upright, let alone turn a profit. Might be best you don't go spreading that around now, Mr. Ward. Wouldn't want the guests to be distracted from the task at hand. Should we ask him about the portal? You'll think me a madman for asking this, but have you ever seen a portal on the grounds? A portal? Like a window? Of sorts, a portal to another... How do I put this? If you mean to say a portal to another world, then no, I've not seen nothing like that in my time here. But if you saw one or think you did, I'd believe it. This place has secrets for sure, and it's selective about who it shows them to. Okay. Well...
I'll be off.
Thanks for the info. I was really hoping he'd just be out here with his stupid camera. Why is he never somewhere I can find him? Should we try the bar? Sometimes he's in the bar. Sometimes. Oh boy. Okay, not in bar. I wonder if they could be in the hedge maze. It'd be a weird place to be. The timetable literally doesn't tell me where they are, does it? No, he isn't going to the bar until the next hour. She's in the hedge maze an hour from now. Let's just check the library. Anybody hanging out in here? anybody hiding in the stalls? Just you two? At least that helps me with where they are. Try the ballroom. Just Mrs. Joyce. Maybe we should just go to the meeting then. Can't do a fat lot of anything else, can I?
Well, this is quite the turnout. Even the Marquess himself has come. Well,
You two weren't meant to be in here.
I hadn't expected anyone to take much interest in the area. I suppose I should start by introducing myself. My name is Simon Coventry.
Yeah, and I've got my eye on you, Mr. Coventry. You're up to something. I don't know what it is yet, but it's something.
I'm going to share some interesting facts about this part of Ireland that I picked up while researching for this trip.
Okay. Let's stay.
So, I'm sure you all know, this land came into the Blake family in the 1650s after Cromwell's invasion. What I found interesting was what came before. This land was a place of worship and innovation, a gathering spot for scholars and engineers and artists to work on understanding and advancement, the betterment of their people. Easy pickings for Edward Blake. No doubt he and Cromwell cared very little for any knowledge held by primitive pagans. I couldn't find anything that spoke to what happened at the work from that site. Presumably it was set ablaze. One has to assume not everyone was put to death by Cromwell's forces. However, I suspect many surrounding families have stories and knowledge passed down from that time and those people. Why, given his background, perhaps our very own Dr. Callahan is linked to that place.
You flatter me, sir.
Perhaps those survivors are the reason that Connacht is home to all manner of wonderful myths and sacred sites. Rathroin and Owenaga Cave, Queen Maeve and her cattle raids, the Children of Lear. All fascinating stories, but too long to get into here. Certainly worth a read in the very well-stocked library here, if you find yourself bored. Not that I can see that happening with the seance only hours away.
Does anything of the pre-Christian site still exist?
Oh, I don't think so, I'm afraid. From what I can gather, it was all razed to make way for the castle and its estate.
I read one monk's account that what was here before was partially underground.
You've done your homework, Father. Yes, some accounts do suggest that, though none of the maps I've studied show anything useful. Marquess?
There are some sinkholes on the far reaches of the grounds, where caverns beneath the old settlements collapsed in. I do not know whether those collapses are the result of time, or if they were manually closed. I suppose it matters not either way. Nothing else remains.
Well, There you go, Father.
Interesting.
That's me, I am afraid. I've nothing else to share. Probably quite mundane in the face of everything, but nothing wrong with a break in the face of madness.
Well, at least I've found my people. It cost me half an hour, but you know. Okay, let's go see. Spirit camera. Oh, I can actually. Is it because I never clicked on it? Are you joking? Is it because literally because I never clicked on it?
What can I do for you?
I want to discuss some stuff with you, please. I need to sneeze. Oh, excuse me. I can actually ask him about his spirit camera now. I've seen. Oh my god, my brain. Okay, I've seen one of these before at a fair. A camera, I believe. Good eye, Mr. Ward, and only partially wrong. It is a camera, yes, but one modified to work as a spirit camera. Oh, excuse me, I've got the sneezes today. Well, I modified it to work better as one. Any camera, in the right circumstances, can capture a spirit, of course, but my lens filters the image through a complex geometry made of peridot, selenite and black tourmaline, labradorite, lapis lazuli and clear quartz stones to both bring out the spirit and protect against it. I thought, what better place to really put this device to the test than here? These halls, and dare I say, the people here are likely crawling with spirits. I've even set up a dark room in my quarters so I can quickly develop images. This way people can take away a copy should they wish. Would you care for a picture? See who or what haunts you? I mean, I probably should, but does that not... Of course, it's not for everyone. You know where I am should you change your mind. I just need to discuss a few more things with you people. Do you recognise this picture? Of course I do. I took it. Maybe a week ago? Evelyn must have dropped it. You should return it to her. Okay. What are the duties of your role? It's somewhere between being a priest and a doctor. Some faith work, some healing. Really, it's helping people in whatever way they need. Of course, there is less need now. The old ways die more each year, and doctors are more commonplace. Still, everyone needs a trusted friend. In many ways, that's the real core of the work. Let's ask about this. Did you know that Miss Dean comes from powerful blood? I didn't, though I'd expect nothing less from a practitioner of her caliber. Blood counts for more than it should, I know, but magically, certainly, hers seems unparalleled. Let's ask about the grimoire. Have you seen this book before, Doctor? No, though there is some terribly strong magic in these pages, Mr. Ward. Can you tell me what these sigils mean? Well, this one means open, this one is older, but a closing of sorts. Whatever those sigils open or close, I cannot say, but they radiate power even off the page. This is the kind of thing I'd leave for the experts, speaking as an expert of sorts. Okay. Let me...
I have to be on. Be well.
Let me see if that's updated his mystery at all. It's still asking... Right, okay, so I think I need to go and have my photo taken, don't I?
Mr. Ward.
I would like to discuss the spirit camera, please. Would you care for a picture? Yes. Excellent. Come, my room. In my room I have everything needed to take and develop your picture quickly. Leadeth the way.
Now, are you ready? Comfortable?
Yes, I think I am.
Then sit still and look at the camera.
Ow. Blind me, why don't you?
And we're done. It'll take me a few minutes to develop it.
Is that my brother? Whoa.
Please, Doctor. If you mean to make a fool of me, you have gone too far.
This is no prank. Whoever that spirit is.
Eamon. My brother. Eamon.
Eamon is with you, in a way. I should be clear. You are Catholic, yes? This is not to say that your brother isn't in heaven. Perhaps a way to explain it is to think of him as a guardian angel. But in truth, we don't know. Look there, at Miss MacLeod. No spirits. It's not that there is no loss in her life. So why? Nobody has been able to really explain things like this. That is why this event and Miss Mantovani's promises draw so many. Here. Take a copy. And with it, take solace that your brother is watching over you.
Thank you, Doctor. This means a lot to me. I can see why you champion these newer ways.
Dr. Callahan doesn't seem concerned that Eamon is watching over me. Is he watching over me or is he haunting me? Would Dr. Callahan be so sure Eamon was a guardian angel if he knew what had happened? Okay, we have a hypothesis for... Make hypothesis. Rory Callahan's goal is to escape his aunt's shadow by proving his modern techniques are valid. What if? Woohoo!
Dr. Callahan wants to prove that the modern magical techniques are as valid as Fia's old ones. I should find and confront him about this.
He best still be behind me. Confront. Oh, there he is. Confront.
Mr. Ward, what can I do for you?
I want to confront.
The thing that I would say really shouldn't need proving. It probably seems ridiculous to you, Mr. Ward, being so focused on getting her to recognize me.
No. My older brother, he always overshadowed me. I began to take risks at work. It was an effort to be seen, and in the end, it cost me dearly. It cost him dearly. I understand very well, Doctor.
Then maybe you can help. There has to be a way to prove to Fia that I'm not a child anymore. I've learned her ways, and I'm not as good at them as she is, yes, but I've gained new knowledge she doesn't have. I've forged my own path, and I am her peer. If not now, then when? Take my research. Maybe she'll listen to you. Maybe there's another way to convince her. I no longer see a way forward, but I haven't entirely given up hope.
Find a way. Do we go to the well now? Let's go to the well. I think I might have the components now. At least my brain's working today. Yesterday, oh my god, it was like my brain was on a freeze frame and I just couldn't get past anything. Okay, Gordon. Let's go try at least. If not, then we'll go and see if we can speak to Fia. But we've got find a way. Maybe if we do this, we can check one off and then check the other one off. It's so dark out here. And I've got 5 minutes of the hour left. Perform a ritual.
So, why did you bring us both here, Mr. Ward? I have work to attend to.
Your ritual isn't working because you are divided. Times are changing, Miss Callahan. The land is changing. And to protect them, you might need to be open to change too.
Rubbish. Go on then. Let's get this over with.
A dash of venom. A viper fang. A metal that's blue. Bark from the tree known as the yew. Mix some argon with some wax and top it off with a handful of flax. I made a portal. It took 10 minutes.
We did it.
I did it.
We did it.
I think you'll find out I did it.
You're right. We did.
What's all this we?
I'm sorry, Rory. I've been too hard on your ways. Too hard on you. I wanted the old way to be the only way. Maybe because I am the old way. Maybe I'm not ready to hand over the role yet. But now I know that when I do, you're ready for it.
Thank you, Fia. That means a lot. Now, what was that green glow?
I'm not sure, but I feel the better for it. Reinvigorated. Whatever that lot have planned for this seance, I feel ready for them. I feel like we're ready for them. You'll join me, won't you?
I'd be honored to, Aunt.
Okay, Miss Callahan will be protected at Seance. Healed the land with the help of her nephew. Dr. Callahan will be protected at Seance. His aunt accepted his help, his ways to protect the land. We've nearly broke the machine. It's gone back to... So many passed. Okay. Ooh. Right, that now leaves me with okay, that leaves me with Mr. O'Finn. We cannot do. He's missing. The Blakes cannot do until the... And Mr. Commentary, we can't do until the silent dinner because we need to talk to these guys. Which means the only ones I've got left to follow up on is Miss Murphy and Mr. Varley. So we could try and find her. She's going to be in the kitchen basement, so we could go and try and talk to her. Where's Mr. Varley at today? Oh, he's at the bottom, isn't he? Okay. Is he still in the manager's quarters?
She seems a sweet girl. How old is she?
She'll be 14 in the winter.
You said that just the way my sister talks about her children, you know.
I only said she'll be 14.
It's not the words, dear, but the tone. Just the way a parent would talk about their child.
It so happens I might be the closest Alma has these days.
That's a terrible burden for someone so young.
No. It's a privilege. One that I am happy that I'll now get to fulfill to its end.
Mm-hmm. Okay, who's hanging out up here? Just you. I want to see if I can get in the manager's quarters. Okay. What may I have missed in here? Nothing in it. That was just a piece of paper. We already saw that. Blankets. We found the combination. Okay, so that's all. Sometimes this game, Okay, so we found Mr. Varley's code. So we have a hypothesis for Mr. Varley now, just because I clicked on the piece of paper instead of just writing the numbers down. Mr. Varley's goal is to conceal. No. Is to protect. No, is to conceal Miss Dean's disappearance, to protect the manor from closure.
Mr. Varley is covering up Miss Dean's disappearance. I should find and confront him about this.
Okay. So we have a confrontation for Mr. Varley. And then we've just got to work out what to do about Miss Murphy. Where did it say she was? The kitchen basement. The kitchen is around here somewhere. Let's see if we've got anything else we can talk to her about. This is the only other thing that hasn't been. I found a note lying about the hallways, miss, but I couldn't make out all the words. It looks like someone was hoping to ask Father Sinnott for help. Oh, just rubbish, sir. I'll dispose of it. Where did you say it was? Such a stupid idea. Form hypothesis. See, I'm not done today. Sergeant Murphy's goal is to talk with Father Sinnott to learn about her future now that Miss Dean can't help. Or is it about her child? I know what happened.
Miss Murphy is looking for a means to learn her child is okay. Miss Dean was teaching her magic to that end. But now that she is missing, Miss Murphy is turning to the priest for help. I should find and confront her about this.
Okay. Confront, please. And then we'll go and find Mr. Varley. The goal is to talk with Father Sinnott to learn about your child that Miss Dean can't help.
But how did you...
Smarts.
Oh, Lord. You know about my little girl. You know I was learning magic so I could see her. Mrs. Joyce was right, wasn't she? Oh, when she found out, she...
Miss, it's all right. You're not in any trouble. Not at all. Miss Dean was teaching you, wasn't she?
I thought we were doing so well. And then she just left. I can't do anything without her. With her gone, I thought Father Sinnott might know something about my daughter. Or he might know someone who does, but I can't ask. I've tried. I can't make myself do it. I can't say the words. What if he says no? I don't know what I'd do then. I just want to know she's all right.
If you'd like, I can ask him for you.
You would do that? You have no idea what that would mean to me.
can certainly see about it, miss.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, sir. Here. In case this helps. A picture of my girl. Thank you. Please, don't lose it, sir. It's all I really have of her.
I won't. I promise.
Okay, so we've got a confrontation for Mr. Varley. And Mr. Varley is... We're going to have to ding him in. What about Father Sinnott? Okay, so we don't know where he is either. Is he on the map anywhere? He could be in the library, I guess. He's been in there fairly consistently for a few days. Is there anybody in here? Okay, Mr. Dupre and Miss Mantovani are in here. That's kind of helpful to know. Also Mr. Blake. Anybody in the ballroom? Aha. Confront.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Okay, your goal is to conceal Miss Dean's disappearance to protect the manor from closure.
Yes. I regret to say it, but you're right. Do not get me wrong. I am concerned for Miss Dean, but I have done what I can. Still cannot find her.
Sir, you have not done what you could. You hid her disappearance. If you'd alerted the police, then a proper search of this place could have been undertaken. Something may well have happened, or happened to her yet, because of your meddling.
You're right, of course. This place, this hotel, it's not just a business. For the staff, it is our home. This seance, the Marquess's obsession, and the money spent. We need this event to go well, or we are homeless. And if Miss Dean's situation had gotten out, we would most assuredly be in trouble. But there might be another way, one that frees us from the fate of this seance. You see, there are rumors of treasure somewhere on the estate. A cachet of gold from the mid to late 1600s. Grania, the wife of the original Marquess Edward Blake, she did not choose to be with him. She had hoarded a sum of money, intending to use it to escape her husband. She stabbed him in his sleep, but he awoke and managed to live long enough to kill her. They died together, and the treasure has not since been found. If that's true, and that stash of gold is somewhere on the grounds, then finding it might just be enough to save the hotel. I've had no luck, obviously, but you might be able to find it.
It's certainly possible. If that will stop you from hindering this investigation, then I will see if I can help.
Take this. It was found in what remained of the lady's personal belongings, but I've never discovered what it unlocks. It's not much, but it's a start.
Okay. It's inscribed on a door in the catacombs. Okay, so off to the catacombs we go. Let's go and have a look around. It's too dark in here though. Wee. How is it lighter down here? I could do with a lamp. Oh my god. Genuinely cannot see a thing. Hold on. Hold on. 1 minute. Alright, I need to just close my curtains a sec. The light is bouncing off my screen and I can't see anything. 1 second. Okay, that's slightly better. I can actually see my screen now. We've got to find this symbol in the catacombs. Ooh, this one. Mr. Varley's key bears a symbol that matches this one. Excuse me. Little hiccup up then. There's a chest. Oh, look at all the money. The chest packed tightly with jewellery and other valuables. No doubt Mr. Varley will want to see this. Okay, we just take the money. Anything else in here that I need to pay attention to before I leave? How have you never managed to find that, Mr. Varley? What have you been doing with your life? What is that little... Oh, I'm lost in the catacombs again. I bet this.
May I be of service, Mr. Ward?
Found the treasure.
Mr. Varley, it appears you were right about that lost cash.
Let's discuss this further in my office.
Are you going to steal time from me?
I can't believe it. I'd hoped it really existed, of course, but I owe you a great debt, Mr. Ward.
I wouldn't want to put another one on you. I think you've had your fair share. I believe you've been given the blessings of the woman who hid the money too. I think now you just need to put it to good use.
I most certainly will. Thank you, sincerely.
And, Mr. Varley,
Sir?
never risk another guest's life. Not for any reason. Because I will find out. And I will have this place shut down.
Understood.
I'm being funny, but who the hell do I think I am? I will have this place shut down.
Now, if you would excuse me, I have plans to make. Perhaps I best work while the seance happens, to take advantage of the Marquess being distracted. Everything should be in order already anyway.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Vallier has received the treasure hidden in the Manor's catacombs and may now use it to save the hotel from closure. Oh. I don't think that helps me eliminate anybody. Right, we've got to find... Got to find Father Sinnott now. So let's go and have a look around for him. See if he's about. Let's check the library. The library's been a good shout for the past few hours, so let's check in there first. Of course not. Of course you wouldn't be here when I actually need to track you down. Okay, so it's just them in the library. Oh, atrium. He's in the atrium? How did I not see him? Literally just walk past him? I am blind. Blind, blind, blind. Oh, it's because he's being a creeper. Absolute weirdo.
Yes, my child.
Okay, I've got something to show you. It's very important. Father, I was wondering if I might ask something of you. I couldn't tell you without knowing what it is you'd ask of me. The cook, Miss Murphy, has a little girl who was taken into custody by a Magdalen laundry shortly after her birth. She is anxious for news of her. I said I would ask on her behalf. There is so much suffering in this life, is there not? Why is it that God allows a child to be taken from her mother? Is that bond not God's plan? Is it not sacred? What agents of the divine are we that we would do something so vile? Are we agents of the divine at all? What you ask is outside my power or influence, at least as you would ask it. I would end her suffering, all suffering, in my own way. But that is of no use to her here, now. No, I'm sorry to say that she will not see that child again by conventional means, Mr. Ward. But we are surrounded by unconventional people, are we not? Maybe one of them has a way to see what cannot normally be seen. Now go with God and help that poor girl. The well scrying.
I'll take my leave.
Go with God.
Okay, so that then gives me... We should speak to Thea, who is where right now? She's already scrying at the hedge maze. Okay. So we can go back there. Run through the hedge maze. Can I speak to you, please?
Ah, Declan. Aren't you fierce good coming back to see me?
I would like to talk to you about this.
Do you think you'd be able to lead Miss Murphy in well scrying? It would do her good to see her daughter. But the Magdalen Laundry that took her child, they won't share any information.
I can think of no better cause. You tell Miss Murphy I'm ready whenever she is, and to meet me at the well. There you are. Come here now. Have you done this before, Alanav? No, miss. I've never... I didn't know it would really work. Does it? It most certainly does. Come here and stand beside me. You'll want to look into the well and try and get your thoughts calm. Take all the time you need. Deep breaths. There. Now, I want you to think about your daughter. Do your best to picture her in your mind. Look at that. There you go. That's her? She has your eyes, does she not? She looks all right. Oh, she looks well. Oh, I was so worried. I hope you'll get to see her again someday. But until then, I can show you how to do this for yourself too.
Creepy
you
looks
know.
in the background.
You... Really? I've no words. That'd be... Thank you. So much. It's no trouble at all, sweetheart.
To love that child so much. She'd scarcely met her before they were separated. Separated in God's name. Did the Lord not die for our sins? Questions.
It doesn't ease the hurt in my heart to see her. But it does with the guilt. I didn't know how heavy that was sitting on my soul. Now that I know she's okay, I think I can rest.
Why don't you take some time, Miss Murphy, and rest? I think we can handle the seance without you.
If you're sure, sir. I do feel weary from all this.
Okay, Miss Murphy will no longer be attending the seance. She was able to use her well scrying to see her child and will continue her studies in magic under Miss Callahan. Oh, I nearly broke it. Okay. That leaves me with the 4 people that I cannot do until the silent dinner, which is at what time? It's hours away. Why? Why? Okay, so maybe the best thing to do here then is, who are my suspects still? Miss Mantovani, Father Sinnott, Mr. Coventry. I'm gonna rule out William Blake because, let's be honest, he's not gonna have medium-sized feet, is he? I mean, he could, but I'm gonna rule him out, which means I've got 3 suspects I'm down to. Miss Mantovani, Father Sinnott, Mr. Coventry. He is the one I am most suspicious of. But maybe it's too obvious that it's him. Do you know what I mean? Is it too obvious that it's him? I kind of just want to point my fingers at him. He is dodgy. Okay, we need to get to the silent dinner. I don't think there's anything left for me to do. Even in the main mysteries, is there literally is the Blake residence, which is telling me I need to get the silent dinner. Mrs. Joyce said she would provide me the key to the Blake residence. Okay, I'm just going to take a quick break while I go and get some hydration. So bear with me. And then we will... I guess we go to the silent dinner. I guess. Yeah, bear with me. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Okay, hello, hello, hello. So, I think I've established, before I went on my little break, let's find my slippers actually. I think I've established I can't literally do a thing now until the silent dinner. All of the mysteries here revolve around the Blake residence. The only people I've got left to do anything with is the Blakes. Again, this is attend the silent dinner, investigate the Blake residence. William Blake, Walter Blake, I don't know where I got William from. Again, investigate the Blake residence. And Mr. Coventry is talk to Master Blake. So, with that in mind, we're going to have to skip. Who's William? Exactly, who is William? I don't know a William. Okay, so I think the best thing I can do at this point is wait it out. Oh no, your chomp. I forgot about your chomp. I was thinking about the batteries. You my brain does not work at all. Can only think about one thing at a time, clearly. Okay, so are we all agreed the best thing to do in this scenario is to skip ahead to the silent dinner? I don't think there's anything else that we can do. So let's try. I could wait a while. I could just stand here and wait. The bar closes. Why is the bar closed? Bar isn't closed. It's a 7. I'm very confused. Okay. Let's go to the silent dinner. I could wait a while. Okay. I would like to attend to the silent dinner, please, Mr. Varley.
Mr. Ward, will you be joining the silent dinner?
Yes.
A reminder, sir, that the silent dinner is different to the other meals. Silent being the operative word here.
Are you trying to say I'm loud?
No talking, please. Unless you'd like to upset our guests. And they're unnerved by staring, so none of that. Secondly, there will be no staff. We'll be having our own meal in the servants' hall, though of course your food has already been prepared. Thirdly, I've been told to impress upon you that this is a deeply spiritual event. If you feel the need to leave, that's fine, but don't disturb anyone.
Okay.
That should be all, if you'll allow me to show you to your seat.
Well, this isn't creepy as all hell. They're just...
Ghosts?
I'm meant to be silent.
Lord save me. I cannot get used to this. Laura? She returned for this, despite being freed. Mrs. Lau's husband.
We just invited all the ghosts.
Is that Mary Blake? Why is she facing away?
The cold, dead shoulder.
Alexander Quinn? Eamon?
Uh-oh.
I did not think that you could actually... Could I actually... I suppose I shouldn't stare. Varley said it upsets them. Then, I suppose, all there is to do is eat.
The key!
What is this? There is a key here.
This is why I couldn't attend a silent dinner. The key!
The note reads, Blake residence now. Mrs. Joyce, I assume. Well, perhaps it's time for me to investigate. Since the Marquess and most of the guests appear to be here.
I mean, that's not most of the guests. That is 3 guests. It's exactly 3. The rest of them are ghosts. Took me 15 minutes to get that key. Okay. Off to... I can't remember the way. Let's go and interrogate a small child while no one's around. Oh boy. Hello? Entrance hall, basement, annex. Let's try here first. Are you sure? Huh? What? No! There is less than, oh my god, no. There is less than an hour to the seance. Entering the Blake residence is the point of no return. Are you confident in the knowledge you have gained about the culprit and the suspects so far? I mean, I have very few choices here because there is nothing else to investigate. There is no one else to talk to. Do I do, Loy? Am I doing it? Am I doing it? You have to. Am I doing it? Yes. I mean, I can't see what else I can do outside of the... you can't, like, you can't get to this point any earlier than this, I'm sure, because you can't get the key until you go to the silent dinner. So, like, 8:15 is literally the last point of... Okay, I'm gonna do it. Take a deep breath. we're gonna go. Oh, did I just do the right thing? Oh, terrified. What's going on here? Why is it all boarded? Why is it all What is happening? Mrs. Joyce was right. Things are not right here. No. Yeah. Well done. I don't know what to look at for the best. Am I going to run out of time? How do I even know if I'm going to run out of time? Let's go and look at something super important like that desk. Scattered papers. Let's open the desk. Nothing catches my eye. Okay, let's see what happens when I click something with a time. Nothing. These papers, the scrawlings on them are largely indecipherable, and many pages are ruined from liquid being spilt on them. Huh, it's like my notes. Gather mystics. Seance will channel their life energy. Psychic jolt. When the veil is at its thinnest, open the portal. Wake the god from its sleep. Each letter S has been drawn over in red ink. Grand. Okay, so that is giving me his residence is covered in his insane ramblings. Ooh. I don't like it when it does that. Debris. What state of mind was he in? What state of mind is he in? Is this evidence, records, debris? Okay. Look at stuff, you won't lose time. Have I got all the time in the world to hang out in here then? Because it's stressing me out then. Okay, look. More debris. Drafts of invites for a handful of participants. Only O'Finn, Dean, and Mantovani's names are here. Okay. I didn't want to click on that again. It's locked and hasn't been opened in a while. I suspect there's nothing I need. What have you been drinking? It's nearly empty. Near empty bottle. Who drew on you? A defecated, defaced, not defecated. Defecated is a whole other ballgame. Could be defecated. Family portrait. A defaced family portrait. Creepy statue. The statues have been blindfolded on purpose. That's not part of the actual statue. We're just defacing all of the paintings. Okay, can I get in here? An elevator. This must be to allow Walter, not William, to move between floors. Okay. I kind of feel bad for the kid. I'm not gonna lie. A portrait of the Blake family. There's another one of these in the atrium, if I remember correctly. They look quite similar. Why are these gates here and why are they locked? Question. Lab. More gates with blindfolded statues. Can I get... Oh, I need to steal a key from somewhere to get these gates open, I'm sure. Can I look at where people all just at the... Ooh, look at this. Maybe I should have gone in the basement. Okay. I know I said he wasn't a culprit. And he is in mourning, which completely rules him out because they are not supposed to be in mourning. Is it too obvious for it to be him? I mean, he wanted them here. Why would he have them kidnapped? Rich people. Chalkboard. It looks to be some sort of lineage map. It starts with 3 names from long ago. Finn, Imogen, and Eramon. It works its way down then to modern times. At the bottom, many names are struck out, but 2 are circled. Evelyn Dean and Domhnall O'Finn. The third lineage has been erased after the name, whatever that says, Amigrin. A third bloodline. Who is the third blood? Am I the third bloodline? Oh no. Okay, I've got to stop clicking on things twice. Chalkboard. The gate is sealed by 3 locks, each requiring the blood of the Milesian who locked it. Helpful. Unhelpful, maybe. Scroll. Work on distilling power from blood. Research for various contraptions like the voltaic battery in the telegraph room. Sure. The table of elements. A periodic table with the names, abbreviations, and details of the elements. Okay. What's on this table? Esoteric book. This book seems to be part science, part occult. His attempt to marry the 2. Oh. I can't begin to imagine what this represents. Sure. Whatever meaning this may have, it's lost on me. I don't understand the text as a whole, but some parts of this grid have been circled. Okay, so we have 74. Are these elements? Am I meant to be paying attention to elements? 74, 53, 26. Let's just write that down. 74. Hey, come on, pen. 74, 53, 26. Is that the element? Is it the elements? Let's periodic table of elements. Okay, so what does that give me? 74 were 74. Hey, 53 I 26 wife. I wonder if these are related to the ring numbers. Yeah, they are, absolutely. It says wife. I already figured that out. Notes. Schematics for some kind of machine that harnesses lightning to some end. Is he trying to create Frankenstein's monster? Bottles. An assortment of chemicals and poisons. Jars of human organs and animals. I was about to say and animals because that's a frog. That is not a human organ. Preserved in a strange fluid. Okay. Personal records of the Blakes, including various journals and other accounts over the years. Records of experiments. I am not knowledgeable enough to wholly make sense of them, but they seem unorthodox. Okay. Stop clicking on things. A brain. Notes. The dilution of generations. A smear would not be enough to open the gates. Not a drop could be wasted to ensure success. Was he trying to say that they need to drain people to get the locks open? Then a note. The blood must be fresh. They cannot perish before exsanguination. Okay, yeah, exsanguination. That's bad. More jars. More stuff. More records. Financials, including land and other assets. Scrolls. Blueprints of the grounds. It seems he was working on something hidden here. Looking for something hidden here. Did I already find it? Books. Books are written in many languages, none of which I can read. Amazing. The library. Books on magic and fringe sciences. A very different selection to the library in the hotel. Wait. Use. Am I meant to press wife? There's a code here. For which buttons and in which order? Can I turn you around? Were. Where is it? Have I just looked straight at it and ignored it? There it is. Wife. Oh, the floorboard's shaking. Uh-oh. Hidden door. Was he having a twilight moment? Did Edward leave him? Secret room. Where's Walter? Whoa. Is this a shrine to Mary Blake? I don't think I should touch anything in here. Uh-huh. Shouldn't we? Can we literally not touch a thing? Oh, man. Oh, boy. I mean, this is a fire hazard, right? Especially near those books. Who puts candles near books? That's just an accident waiting to happen. It's just like, better not kick one of them over. Am I going to start a fire? Oh my god, am I burning the hotel down? Oh, I'm on the other side. I'm on the other side. Okay. Is this where Walter is? Empty bedroom. Apparently not. Blake history. Look. An account stating that once he has taken the fort here, Edward Blake forced himself on the chieftain's daughter. Her name was Amigrin, and she bore him a son. Thus the Blake line carried on, intertwined with the people of this place. Is he going to use his son as a sacrifice? There is no record of what happened to her after the birth. The letter P has been scrawled across the page with red ink. Stop clicking on things, dummy. A scroll. Wait, what? It seems to map the Blake lineage as far back as Edward Blake, the man who built this place and planted his family here. We've crossed a couple of people. It looks like one branch of the family has been erased. I cannot make it out any names, but from this they would be the cousins of the Marquess. Okay. Sure thing. I guess we're going to the empty bedroom then. Okay, let's start one end. Books on Irish mythology, magic, and the old ways. Sections on Tiernanog, I wish I could pronounce these words, have been circled. That's the land of eternal youth, the Irish afterlife. Scrawled across this, we will send that thing through the portal in exchange for Mary. The letter Y has been repeatedly circled in red ink. So far we've got the letter S in red ink. What was the other ones? Where's my records? So we've got the letter S, the letter Y, P, and the letter Y. Spy? I spy with my little eye. Somebody's been sleeping here. Has Blake been sleeping in here? I mean, better here than in the fire hazard. Spirit camera. Projector. Look. Remove lens cap. Oh boy. Just light. Am I missing something? I don't know, am I? Look. It's a simple projector. It's casting light on the wall, but without any slides. There's no picture to be seen. Can I use the wheelie wheels? No. Okay. Note under the bed. It's a listing of all Blake family birth records with all names marked off but two. Jonathan Blake and Walter Blake. Across the page is scrawled, "It must be." Oh. Wardrobe. There could be something interesting in here. Find the safe code. Okay. I need to find... Is it going to be in the basement? Should I have gone in the basement first? No. Is it the periodic table of elements? Have I got to find the numbers off that spy? Have I got to... Is it... Okay, alright. I'm not touching anything in here. I'm going to see what the numbers are on here and see if this still has anything to do with it. Okay, so if it's S... Wait, come back. 16, 15, 39. Let's try that as a code. That might be a thing. We can but try, people. We can but try. It makes sense because it goes 16, 15, so it goes up, down, up. So it could be this. It took you so long to figure out. I mean, unless this is it. Oh, yeah, I know there could be something interesting in here, my dude. Let me try. What's the code for this? Okay. Is it... this 16, 15, 39. Goddamn genius. Okay. A pile of projector slides. And this, a stone with a hole carved in the centre. Why would this be in a safe? The note says these hagstones will keep us safe during the seance. Make sure Walter has one. I was doing the position in the alphabet and all sorts. Oh no. I may take one too. Okay, so I have an odd stone. I have some slides. Let's add the slides to the ejector. stars. Is there a pattern hidden among the stars? I'll adjust the dials and see if a solution will make itself clear. Oh no. Okay. Have we got to get all of those big stars in the same place, or all of them in a different place? Oh, wait, no. Okay. Uh-huh. I've seen this before in my dreams. I wonder. This is the same shape I've seen in my dreams. Use. 3. Okay, it shouldn't really matter which way around you do this, surely. Come on. Eat. There we go. I wish I hadn't expected that. What are you hiding, Marcus? Okay. Bye, cruel world. I'm going in the hole. I seem to be in an empty closet. Hey, where did the hole go? Guess we're going in the nursery. Somebody is coming. Uh-oh. Hide. You're meant to be silently eating.
It is time. I know this is hard for you. But think of your mother. Your sacrifice will bring her back to us. And bring you back to me. Your chair gone. Your voice restored. You will not be dead for long. I promise.
Sorry to interrupt, sirs. They're ready for you at the seance.
Uh-oh.
Yes, of course.
What on earth?
Excuse me?
Oh, young master, you look so smart.
What is going on right now? I'm so confused.
His mother would be so proud.
She will be, yes. We had best get moving. Time, as they say, waits for no man.
The chair was empty.
Yeah, thanks for that.
But both the Marquez and the housekeeper spoke as if it wasn't. Were they under another spell? Is Walter Blake even real? Oh, he must be. I've seen his portraits in the manor.
Oh boy. Okay. Am I meant to be this confused right now? Okay, let's have a look around. A children's book. Why won't it let me? Why do I have to be really far away from that? Tales of a Little White Rabbit and the Value of Being Kind. Can't imagine it's ever been read. Sure. Can we look at this one? A collection of short stories for small children, each imparting a biblical lesson. It looks completely untouched, and yet it's lying on the floor as though it's just been read. Okay. Hello. Why does nobody keep anything in the drawers? Stories about a little boy's adventures on the hunt for long lost treasure. There's no indication that it's ever been opened. I mean, how can you really tell? A children's book about a little girl who lives with her grandfather in the mountains. The pages are stuck together like it's brand new. A toy soldier in mint condition. I don't think it's ever been played with. Okay, Jack in the Box. A Jack in the Box, its springs are stiff with disuse. Excellent. Pristine toys, strewn about as if they've been used, but absolutely pristine. Okay. Wheelbarrow, spotless alphabet blocks arranged to spell the word God in a wheelbarrow that looks as good as new. A dog on wheels. A little dog on wheels. No phrase in its leash, no paint off its wheels. Food. These meals are untouched and cold, but they are fresh, prepared earlier today. Are they literally just feeding into Mr. Blake's delusions? A painting of Mary Blake. More boarded up stuff. Rocking horse, its polish isn't even scratched. Teddy bear. Soft teddy bear that looks as though it's never had the joy of being held. Oh, poor teddy bear. Nothing in the nightstand. Cool. Anything under the bed? Ooh, bed. Look. This bed doesn't seem slept in ever. There are indentations in the mattress. Doesn't that tell you if there are indentations? Does it mean there are no indentations in the mattress? Well, I can't go back the way I came. And I don't think there's anything else to look at that I haven't seen in here. Let's just double check around. Make sure I haven't missed any floorboards like last time. Cool. I guess we're going this way then. Terrified? Like, what is actually happening in this place? Am I meant to know? Oh, so he's opened the gate. That's nice of him. That portrait. I wonder. What do I wonder? Okay, the boy. Did the boy die in the accident as well as the wife? Did the boy ever exist? Go click on it. I clicked on it. Oh, observations. Oh. Jonathan Blake. He looks younger here and more content. There's a glint of something missing from his expression. Hunger, sorrow, I cannot tell. Mary Blake, her expression is unhappy. Did she really die or did she run away with the kid?
The young master is here, but... No. Wait. This paint is different. It's fresher, newer. Somebody has added him to the picture and altered the mother's arms to hold him. He isn't real. He is a fabrication that the Marquess and the staff seem to believe is real. But why?
Okay, so what am I mean, it can't be William Blake now because we know he doesn't even exist. Who did we see in the window? Okay, child doesn't exist. And why is he trying to leave all of his money? And I was so sus of Walter. I thought the kid was the mastermind behind all of it. Amazing. This is making me more sus of him because he is trying to leave all of his ownings to Walter Blake. What is his deal? What are you doing? And this guy, okay. Can I make sense of it all? Probably not at this point. Okay, so we have a hypothesis about the Blake residence though. So let's... Let's get my hypnosis. God, we learnt a lot in the last 10 minutes. Still going. Okay, we can have a think now. Jonathan Blake intends to sacrifice his son to resurrect his wife, but Walter Blake isn't real.
Walter Blake seems to be a shared hallucination between at least the staff and the Marquess. But the paintings of him, they are very real.
Mm-hmm.
He has been freshly painted in over original paintings. It's a very good forgery. I only realized when I knew to look for it. How can that be?
The culprit is a skilled painter.
This
Again,
level of replication,
points
not
to...
just here, but in all the portraits, suggests the culprit is an expert artist.
All points to Mr. Coventry.
I have picked up another fact about the culprit. I wonder if there's anyone I could eliminate as a result. And if not, what investigating can I do to allow me to learn some useful facts about the suspects?
Walter Blake is not real. A skilled painter has been adding him to the paintings. Walter Blake is not a real boy, but some form of mass hallucination that Marcus and the staff are experiencing. Pinocchio, discover the truth about Walter. This ritual, it doesn't seem like anyone is going to survive. It's also my last chance to find and save Evelyn Dean. I need to get out there and stop it. Okay. That's a lot to put on me in 1 minute. Okay, so we know it can't be him. So the last set of people that we have, he's under the same spell as his staff. This guy has got painted many fine pieces in his room. If it isn't this guy, I swear to God, this game has duped me massively. Stop the sounds, okay. What's the hedge maze thing all about? learned? Is that all? Just learned that there's a maze at the back of the manor grounds. I've been here 3 days and I've just learned that. Okay. I guess we're going back this way then. Grand seance in the hedge maze. Excellent. Good to know. I'm mostly just stressed now. What? I lost track of time. The seance will be starting soon. I need to get out to the hedge maze and put a stop to this before it is too late. I can't go in the basement. Oh, should I have gone in the basement first? Have I missed something important? This better not have made me... Oh. Well, this is terrifying. It took me 5 minutes to get out here. I guess we're going to the hedge maze. Which just takes me to the normal basement. Hey, they left Walter outside. Why would they do this? Walter's wheelchair. They wheeled it out this far and then abandoned it. What does Blake think is happening here? Just sit here, son. You just wait there like a good boy. In the rain and the thunder. It's fine. Okay. Into the hedge maze we go. I'm so stressed. I've never been this stressed playing a game before. That's a lie. I have, but it's still stressful. Oh.
The circle is sealed. We call now upon the spirits.
It looks like they started without me. How dare they? Okay, so we have the weird symbols on the... Can't look at it. Somebody still hasn't picked up that poor girl's shoe. Okay, so, oh dear. Do I have to stand in a spot? Are all these people... There's an empty space here. It's for me. Waiting for me. Shouldn't keep them waiting any longer.
To come forth, be witnessed by us, be heard by us. Age posco, nego te recusare.
Uh-oh.
Good lord.
Good lord, indeed. Was that Miss Montavani? What is happening? Oh, I have my stone for protection. That's... Oh no, it broke. Oh no. I'm alive. I'm okay. But Camilla, she's... Oh, she gone. And the others... I don't know. Okay. Apprehend the suspect. And from all these glowing people. This is unhelpful bones. She's dead. Okay. She kind of knew she was gonna die though, right? Because that was her whole shtick, the whole thing. Do I have... What can I... Stop the ritual? I mean, I've not done a great job at that, have I? Terrible, terrible job. Can I... Do I know who any of these people are? Just having a walk around. Can I leave? Wait. What is happening here?
What are those things? Are they Fae?
They are terrifying. Maybe we don't go that way. More horrible things. Yeah, more horrible things. Hello? Help me. The magic doorway.
The energy goes this way. But how? My head.
Speak your name to enter.
It wants the culprit's name.
Oh, you're kidding me. I mean, we've got to go for it, right? Because like, I'm so torn between it being Rip. I'm so torn between it being Mr. Blake, but I think he's just delusional. Is Simon Coventry the culprit? I don't know. I'm so stressed. Yes.
Welcome.
I knew it. I knew it all the whole time. I knew it. Okay, now we're somewhere else. Okay, cool. I've been accusing this guy for days. She's a lever. Has he set up an office down here like the whole time? A bed with research materials on it. Was Coventry sleeping down here before the event? I mean, probably. Oh. Okay, it's just a door. This is fine. Maybe. Oh, I don't think it's fine. Luggage. The tag says Miss Dean. So this is where it was bought. Okay, so we found her luggage. Pile of paper.
A collection of papers. A birth certificate. And a journal. It's the birth certificate of a Henry Blake, who seems to be the older cousin of Jonathan Blake, the actual heir to the title and lands here. His father died when he was still a young lad. Rather than pass the title and lands to Henry, an attempt was made on his life by Jonathan Blake's father.
What did you just say, Lloyd? I was so sure. Oh, the boy. Who did you accuse in the end? Is that the
Well, guess.
what?
I've got barely any side stories done. Barely any information about the whole thing. I sort of just went through it just flying by the seat of my pants, really. So I was very lucky.
Yeah, you were.
I think it was the artist thing that made me choose him.
Yeah. Okay.
Henry's mother took him and fled. She died soon after, leaving him alone in the world. All he had were his father's notes, the notes that resulted in his death, among them the sigil. He spent much of his life studying the occult to make sense of the sigil. and eventually much older he returned to the manor, armed with the understanding of the ground's secrets. He had adopted the identity of Simon Coventry, a man who had also recently lost his wife. Over this he bonded with the Marquess, and used that to gain the access he needed to search the grounds. He found the chamber his father had died opening, and was able to get inside. That is where he discovered Guivenu, locked in a deep sleep. The god's dreams already coloured by the events happening around him. Coventry took advantage of this through prayer and something he calls his Shrine of Images. And Guivnu's dreams reshaped the minds of everyone around him into thinking there was a Walter Blake who's been crippled in the accident that killed his mother. Because to unlock the gate he needs Blake blood. It says here they are the last of the third Milesian bloodline. The Marquess will kill himself, thinking he both kills and frees his son. The god's dream can't force anyone to act outside of their interest. He couldn't be made to kill himself, but he could be tricked into doing it for the right reason. Then with Blake gone and the god freed, Coventry will ask for his reward, to have his youth returned. He will then take his place as the heir in the form of Walter Blake, the son with paintings, documents and mesmerized staff to vouch for him as the next in line to the title.
Okay, so we have a hypothesis, finally, for Mr. Coventry. Wait, I clicked on the wrong one there. Okay, make hypothesis. Simon Coventry's goal is to free the entity in order to assume the role of his is to free to inherit he is Henry Blake. So Simon Coventry's goal is to free this is the only thing that makes sense here, because none of these other things. To assume the role of his wardrobe does not make sense. To assume the role of his jewellery shop does not make sense. To inherit his... to free the... to inherit his jewellery shop? I'm really confused here. This doesn't seem right, okay. to inherit his ancestral home. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so I think this, to inherit his ancestral home because his real identity is ousted heir Henry Blake, is correct. It's these ones that this probably isn't right. The goal is to free. He doesn't have a dead wife. He wants to kill Evelyn Dean, I think. Walter Blake isn't real. So he has to be the entity to assume the role of his wardrobe. Maybe it's Evelyn Dean here. No, that can't be it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm so confused. Oh my god. Okay. Simon Coventry's goal is to free. In order to assume the role of his magical fabrication, Walter Blake, okay, figured it out. Oh, that was painful.
Simon Coventry is really Henry Blake, ousted heir of the Blake title and fortunes. He has returned with the intent of using magic to reclaim what was taken from him. I need to stop him.
Emphasis on need. Okay, I understand now that Mr. Coventry is actually an heir to the Blake estate, Henry Blake. Okay, sigil. A sigil fell out of the pile. Okay, might need that. Photograph. It looks like a photograph of Walter Blake, but the writing on the back says Henry Blake 1836. Oh, so he's painted his childhood self into the paintings. What a weirdo. Paintings. Various paintings of Walter Blake that Coventry must have discarded for whatever mistakes he feared people would see through. The reference photograph has Henry Blake 1840 written on the back. Cool. Okay. What else do I need to see in here? Notes. The notes on the ritual I found under Miss Dean's bed, Mr. O'Finn's too. Some rough notes. O'Finn recognised me after all these years. He was only a child when I visited his camp seeking their wisdom. Even my own flesh and blood didn't know me. In hindsight, I was probably memorable enough, a wealthy outsider coming to ask of their god. I shouldn't have panicked and attacked him though, that was risky. But what if he outed me? Thankfully I played in those catacombs as a lad, and I know all their secrets. My back is in agony today for it. I have taken most of a bottle to ease the pain. By tonight, back troubles will be a future problem. This time I will care better for my joints. Okay, that's proof that he killed. Bottle of painkiller, it's empty. Okay, so we... Dedication. Here lies Norman Blake, died in Church Cave-In, 1805 to 1836. Where it says buried as he lived alone is scratched over frantically. Okay. Hello? Are you up there, Simon/Henry? No. That way. Go up. Up, up. Okay. Got it. Okay, we're back at the church. Oh boy. There's more of them. They're closing in on the church. Oh, okay. So I should go inside then, yeah? Let's just have a quick check around the perimeter, make sure I haven't missed anything. Okay, no, I gotta go in the church. Oh, this is where bad things happen. Okay. Hello. Are you okay there? I can't get to you. Oh no. You don't look good. Why would it? Okay, the Reverend. He's been murdered. Okay, we have a dead Reverend. The fair inside the church. There's nowhere left to go. Okay. We go in the door then. This looks like a lot of stuff I should not be messing with. Coventry, Henry Blake, he's praying to the entity, to the smithing god. Is it Gwevner? Gwevner? I don't know. Gwevner. The symbol, we know. Okay. Can I borrow the might need to defend myself. Can I borrow the screwdriver? It takes one bite out of a sandwich. Machinery. What are these vats? Are they oh no. They're exsanguination vats.
He seems to still be alive. I can't see a way to open this and get him out.
Not the big thing on the front, no.
Miss Dean! I need to find a way to get her out while she's still alive.
Miss Dean is alive. A map? Oh, Mr. Blake.
No, Walter. No tears now. Not long to go. Mummy will be home soon. Thanks to you. A big, brave boy. This will only hurt a moment. Then Daddy will talk with the floating man and bring you and her back. They will all be together again. One big, happy family. What are you doing here?
I've come to stop the madness.
I want to let you stop this.
You should. I need to get through to him. How am I going to get through to him? What have I got? Oh my god. Okay. Stop the ritual. Let me out. Apprehend the suspect. Think. You cannot save your family. You've been tricked by Henry Blake so he can take over your ancestral home. That's what I just said.
Fooled, but I would have all I could ever. Who was restraining me? And where is my son?
Oh, you poor man.
Where is my boy? He should be here, shouldn't he? No. I thought. No. I didn't. They were not my thoughts. Not at all. They were put there. There is no Walter. Just a cruel illusion. Oh, my boy, taken from me. And Mary, my Mary, she is truly gone. Never coming back. Who would make a man think such things? Have such hope? You're right. I have been fooled by a relation I did not even know existed. Fooled by the only real flesh and blood that I have.
Uh-oh. Showdown. Fight.
Get off me, you fool!
How could you do this to me? You gave me hope. You gave me a son, only to take them from me.
Some lucidity, is it? I am only doing to you what your grandfather did to me. I should have been the Marquess of Dun, and I will be. Islam, Jonathan. You will be nothing!
Uh-oh. I don't think that's the kind of bath you want to take. The Marcus could not be saved. He was determined to resurrect his wife at any cost, but he had been tricked into nearly sacrificing himself by the ousted heir Henry Blake posing as Simon Coventry. Action unlocked. The ritual. Do we ever get to finish this? Stop Coventry's ritual. These look much older than the vats. Perhaps they're the original locks that the Milesians used to seal the gate. 3 stones. Okay. Do I need to put all the sigils in on the rocks?
The Tuatha and the Milesians faced off for the final time at the Battle of Taltu. After much death, a truce was called. They agreed to halve the land between them. Giants tricked the gods by claiming the top half. So the Tuatha Dé Danann went below ground through this here portal.
Stick their hands in the hole.
We've stayed behind to build a lock for the portal that could only be opened again by him and the Dream Legion leaders, using their blood. Once the portal was closed, he fell into a deep slumber, from which his dreams inspired those who lived here for millennia. Until war came to the land once again. Oliver Cromwell and his forces arrived, led in this region by Edward Blake. They killed those living here, the people Guivna had formed a bond with over the generations. Their blood seeped into this chamber and tainted his dreams. He felt alone and scared. He feels alone and scared still.
Okay, did I stop the ritual?
He just wants to go home to his people.
Okay, these dials, they seem to be a kind of control panel. I should be able to arrange them in such a way to allow me to perform a sigil here. But what sigil? Open, close. Is it this one? Or do I need to... change dial? Something is happening. Okay. This is where it gets interesting. Maybe, yeah, lost it. Wait, I'm busy. Can we go? No. Hey, let me do this. Wait, no. No. Go back there. Stop. I think I opened his portal. Just saying. I let all the gods in. Smart. Not the horse. Leave the horse alone. This was the bad ending. Brilliant. So I'm assuming that there's different endings depending on which sigil you use. How brilliant was that though? At least I was accusing Mr. Coventry from day 2. Did not trust that guy. He was lying too many times. Do we ever get to finish? I wonder if you get to finish Mr. Finn's if you choose a different ending. Mr. O'Finn, his end, because I didn't get his ending at all. I just basically killed everyone. We released the gods. What a day. I wonder if you can go back and play like certain sections again, or whether you have to do the whole thing as a playthrough. That was great. I very much enjoyed. I think I got a fair bit done for one playthrough. I'm not sure how much more I could have got done, to be honest. Apart from the different endings, which I'm assuming... Again, I'm assuming there are different endings and it doesn't just end like this either way. I'm assuming if you close it, you get a different ending. You get a good ending. I don't know what the other one... What was the other one? What was the third sigil? So I wonder if you continue, where I'm just out of curiosity, where does it bring me out? Okay, so back here, so we could technically just skip the cutscenes. He's praying to the entity. Yes, we know. Okay, so we need to get Mr. Blake out of there.
No tears. Mummy will this, that. What I want.
I'm doing stuff. Let me do it. Okay. Okay, so we have a hypothesis. You cannot save your family. You've been tricked by Henry Blake taking over your ancestral home. What if? Here goes nothing. Escape, escape. You cannot skip through the... Love in the face. It's making my day.
Get up. How could you? You gave.
How could you?
And
You will.
Everybody's going in the drink. Okay, the markers cannot be solved, so cannot be saved. So we can now try. Okay, we don't need to see this again. We just watch this. We just want to be able to put the different sigil in. He just wants to go home. Okay, so we can do close. What was this one? What does this do? So we want to turn the dial so we make a square on the top, a diamond in the middle. That one needs to be a square, so we can check that. Okay. Something is happening. So if we try doing it this way, hey, do the thing. Where's it connected? Oh, in the middle. Okay, so we need to do it from the outside. No. I need to do it that way. Stop, stop, stop. Hey. No, it's gone. I had it though. Oh, no, I didn't. I need to go from here to here to here to here. I forgot that last line. Ignore me. I'm an idiot. Okay, different ending? Hashtag maybe? Am I going to die either way? Close the portal. I'm glad he was alright to run, because that would have been awkward. Just blew up a church. Come with me if you want to live. I have stopped the ritual.
So, this is where the man who saved my life spends his time.
you'll join me.
Yes. I think at the very least, I owe you a drink.
Freed from the vase's curse, Miss Hisham became obsessed with seeking out other cursed items hidden across the globe.
Nice.
Miss Montavani's family were devastated with the news of her death, but at least her last wish had been carried out, and they were set for many comfortable years. Mr. O'Mara's angel led him deep into the unknown parts of the world. I never learned in search of what. With the curse lifted, Miss Quinn was free to raise her siblings in safety. She supported them only by her earnings as a poet. Mrs. Darcy disposed of her husband's ghost on her route home. She later turned the events of the manor into the acclaimed horror novel, Eldritch House.
Nice.
Mr. Hunter left the manor and spent his remaining years breeding champion horses for the MacLeod family. Mr. Doyle left Ireland to see the world. Free from his obligation, Mr. Dupre returned to New Orleans. With a newly opened mind, Mrs. Joyce accompanied him to the New World.
Ah.
Mr. Toussaint shared his account of the seance with his societal fellows, after which it was agreed he should spearhead a new department of supernatural investigations. He also published a paper, thoroughly correcting every element that Mrs. Darcy had embellished in her novel. Miss Callahan finally retired and passed the role of Dree on the Dr. Callahan. Mrs. Erickson destroyed all remnants of her magical persona and started a new life away from all things supernatural.
With her family lands returned to her, along with the Quinn fortune, Miss Barbosa began a new life in Ireland.
Mrs. Lau and Miss MacLeod retired to a cottage outside London. They never attended another mystical event. Mr. O'Finn went deep into the forest and was never seen again.
Excellent.
Miss Murphy continued the studies she began under Miss Dean and used that power to create a better life for herself. With Miss Callahan's help, she was able to reunite with her daughter. Father Sinnott retired and spent his last few years exploring the forests of Ireland with his hound, Seamus. Mr. Skerritt established the Skerritt Foundation, which set up schools and hospitals for the underprivileged. He is thought of fondly by those he helped. Mr. Varley used the treasure to purchase the manor. He turned it into a refuge for lost souls. He kept the name Blake Manor.
Oh boy. Detective Ward saved 21 of 21 people. 36 out of 37 mysteries solved. What was my last mystery? Was it O'Finn? Okay, we just watched these, so we don't need to see that again. Okay, so I think that's me done with this game on stream at least. I need to probably do a run through off stream to get whatever final achievements and things that I need to get, but that was great. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Well worth getting that game and having a good, I mean, it took me so long. Okay, so let's go see if there's anyone we can raid, and I'm gonna have at least a little break. Maybe get some food. I can't make my eyes focus on the things I need to do here. Okay, let's see if anyone is on. Let's go and watch Power Wash Simulator 2. Okay, so as always, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for all the support, and I will hopefully see you. It will probably be Wednesday now. The Tuesdays are fairly busy days for me. So probably Wednesday, or maybe later, depending on how I'm feeling. Okay, I will see you then. Bye.